John chapter 12, verse 42, it says something that when I read it, it sounded just like council, like a council culture type thing. And it says, many of the leaders believed in him, but because of the pressure from the Pharisees, I'm paraphrasing, they did not confess Jesus because they were afraid of being canceled out of the synagogue. With the synagogue is a society, is the sort of like the Facebook or the whatever, the group, you know. And so now most translations in English says at the same time, and even among the leaders believed in Christ, but because the Pharisees, they would not openly acknowledge their faith in Christ for fear that they would be put out of the synagogue. That's what most translations say that, but many, like Wayman, says to be afraid of being shut out. NAB says afraid of being expelled. ISV says fear of being thrown out. Expelled, we said that, and also to be cast out. Darby says to be cast out. CEV, it says so not have anything to do. So they were forbidden to have anything to do with anyone who has faith in Jesus. So like the sentence was pretty intense, and they ended up crucifying Jesus. So they forbid people to express their faith, and they forbid anybody to have anything to do with those who confess their faith in Jesus. So this was pretty intense. HSBC says for fear that they would be banned from the synagogue. I mean, excommunicated, banned, expelled. All those a way of shutting you out the group, out of your corporation, or you're just wrecking your reputation and basically shutting out with the pressure of the social media and the platforms and Facebook and whatever else platforms out there. You know, it's amazing pressure. So today you can feel it, and back then you can feel it. 2,000 years ago, this whole cancel culture was nothing new. It's been going on ever since religion. Of course, this whole who issued these cancel culture things are religious people. They're the religion of humanism, religion of leftism, whatever religion. But it is a religious thing. Apostle Paul, before he became Paul, he was Saul, and he was part of that persecuting type religious bigots, religious terrorists, you can say, persecuting the church. These were persecuting Christians and persecuting anybody who has anything to do with Jesus. But guess what? The Lord is in you, He is in me, and we're standing strong, knowing who is the overcomer. The devils, they'll be always there. There's always been resistance, but Christ is more than a conqueror in us, and we're through Him more than a conqueror. So bless you.